3 sledding hills in the falls, well, places you can go sledding. The first one is here. It's in DeVoe. It's near Devil's Hole. This is Devil's Hole State Park. But what you do is you can park at Devil's Hole and walk across the street here. This is it right here. This is the hill. What I do is I go down, I think this is Lafayette. Go down Lafayette, and you go down this road. It's called Terrace Drive. You could park on the street here and just walk across. That's what you're going to see in the video. So that is Clover Hill. I'm not really sure if it's called Clover Hill, but that's what I call it. So I'm going to call it since I was a kid. And there's also Reservoir State Park, which is up here somewhere. Oh, I'm sideways. There we go. Reservoir State Park. So there's a warming pavilion here. This is where I come up. There's a warming pavilion. There's also, this is supposed to be an ice skating rink. I don't know why it's not filled up right now. Right here where these lights are. And then the hill is right here. It's kind of hard to see, but if I zoom down like that, you can see it better. So that's Reservoir State Park. That's the biggest hill. And then the last one is Jane Park, which is on Cuga Island. Cuga Island's right here. So as soon as you go over the bridge here on 86th Street, the hill is right there where I zoomed in. It's kind of hard to see, but there's the hill right there on the corner. So there's 3 hills. Jane Park's the smallest hill, Clover Hill's the second, and then second biggest, and then the reservoir is definitely the biggest sledding hill. Well, alright, we're gonna go check those out right now. Alright, for Clover Hill, you're gonna turn down Terrace off of Lafayette. This is in DeVoe. So you go down here, you can park. It's a dead end, you'll see. Neighborhood, so just, don't block anybody's driveways if you're driving. You can also get here off Thorndale. That's actually, if you look that way, that is where Devil's Hole State Park is. We went there before. It's a cool sledding hill, so I'm gonna stop the video and we will go over there. You can see the hill in the distance. We're at Clover Hill. This is in DeVoe. Again, it's off Terrace Street. You can park on Terrace, and also across the street there, that's actually Devil's Hole State Park. We did a trip there, virtual hike there before. So if you go this way. Now, one thing you should remember, when it snows, a lot of times people leave, not a lot of times, but sometimes people leave like trash here. Like there's a random sled sitting here. Make sure you clean up after yourself. That's if you go to any park. All right. Somebody just left a sled here. All right, so you're gonna go up. And always when you're sledding or skiing, snowboarding, whatever you might be doing, always make sure you dress for the weather. Snow pants, waterproof gloves and boots. Make sure you're warm, because there's nothing worse than getting your feet all wet or your hands wet and cold when you're out there. You don't want to get frostbite or something. Another thing, if you're sledding, you really shouldn't be wearing a scarf around your neck. It's a choking hazard. I know you might say, nothing's gonna happen, but it's just a recommendation. So this is Clover Hill. You can see a lot of people have been sledding here. I don't even know if it's actually called Clover Hill. That's what I've always called it since I was a kid. But it's pretty nice. It's not too steep. And you'll notice at the bottom it flattens out. That's what you always want when you're looking for somewhere to go sledding. Make sure there's a bottom where you have room to slow down. This is Clover Hill. Over near DeVoe and near Devil's Hole. For the reservoir, you come in off of Military Road onto, this is old Military Road. Alright, you'll say Reservoir State Park here. And then you just make a left. You go this way. You park up here. There's a warming pavilion, an ice skating rink, which I don't think is open, and the sledding hill, which I will show you after I park. We're at Reservoir State Park at the sledding hill. Right here, this is a warming pavilion. They built this in the past few years. It's actually really nice. I had my first son's birthday party here, first birthday. In here, there's bathrooms. You could rent it out. I'll find info on that and put it on the screen if you ever wanted to rent it. I know it wasn't that expensive for like 4 or 5 hours. Inside, there's a big, if you go this way, let's go this way. Oh, inside there is a fireplace over there. Tables. It's pretty big. You can fit a lot of people in here. Probably be a cool place to have a party if it was wintertime because you could go sledding. Over here there is a this is supposed to be an ice skating rink. I don't know why they don't have it set up, but usually that's what it's supposed to be. Maybe they didn't open it this year because of COVID. You see there's lights up. And this is supposed to be an ice skating rink. And if you look this way, there is the sledding hill. Now, out of the 3 sledding hills in the falls that you can go to, I mean, you can really sled anywhere you can find a hill, but these ones are specifically for that. This is definitely the biggest. You gotta be careful going down it. Make sure you stay in the middle. And when you get to the bottom, you come off to the side quick. It's a safety thing. And make sure you walk up the side. Girl's flying. I'm not gonna go to the top because people don't like being video recorded, but as you saw, it's pretty fast. And one thing you'll notice when you go sledding is the more times, look at this kid's cruising. The more times people have gone down, it kind of packs down the ice. And it go a lot faster. This is definitely the fastest, so make sure you're careful if you end up going here. All right, Reservoir State Park. All right, the last and the smallest of the 3 sledding hills in the falls you got. This is Jane Park. It's just over the bridge when you come over to the left. It's pretty small. On the far side there is there's actually a creek, so you always want to be sledding this way. Obviously stay away from these trees. A couple of things about sledding. Number one, if you're sledding, it burns about 450 calories an hour. All right, that's a good fact to know. It's just walking up and down the hill, walking up the hill and sliding down. And also, it's another one of them activities where you're outside. You know, like today, it's a nice sunny day. You're getting your vitamin D, fresh air. Relieves anxiety, stress. Anytime you're outside like that, it does that. But yeah, Jane Park, sledding hill. I'm not gonna go up there. There's people sledding. But yeah, it's another small hill. Good if you got like little siblings or something, and you want to bring them here. This is probably a better place for them. The reservoirs, that one goes kind of fast. I know took my 3-year-old there. He didn't really like it as much. He likes the smaller hills, but it's probably better for your high school kids at the res. But if you got little siblings, again, Jane Park, Cuga Island in the falls.